Hello everybody, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Phil.
And today we have another package from Auto ABC. So what I think is in here, Phil, is a 7-inch multimedia touchscreen display. It's for the cars, kind of like my 2009 Highlander. It doesn't have a touchscreen in there. So that means it doesn't have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. This is supposed to solve that problem.
Now that is a good guess because that is what's in here. But we need to open it up to find out.
You sound pretty confident.
That's true.
If you're wrong, I get the pink slip to your car, Phil.
We didn't shake on it. And he's just going to, if he wins it, he'll just crush it. He'll just take it and have it crushed into a cube.
No, well, I'll turn it
Sell it to parts.
to the world's fastest Camry ever. All right. Don't need that anymore?
Yep.
All right, we got a white box. What's inside this white
Mystery
box?
Here we go.
Okay.
Nicely packed.
It is. Man, this is light. So it looks like what we have in here is oh, you're lucky, Phil. It looks like I'm not going to be getting the pink slip to your car.
No, not this time.
So, all right. So we got this. We got this, what appears to be a touchscreen display.
I'll hold on to that.
And then what else we got in here? Just
got this some similar design markings that other Auto ABC products have.
all right.
Some texture back
This
here.
looks like to be a mount of some sort.
Always hold it past the light. I'm gonna hold it back here.
And then we got, all right, this seems to be some sort of mount
Yep.
for that.
Attaches there. Attach that to your dash. And you get yourself a little touchscreen display. Simple as that, supposedly.
Here's the one. This is the one that I think most people are going to be using. And this is the suction cup mount.
Yeah.
It looks like this suction cup mount is supposed to go onto your windshield. And then the screen, of course, will be facing towards you. So, which...
It seems like it'd be pretty straightforward installation for this.
So this is how I'm going to mount it. Everything else looks a little bit more... This is a little bit more permanent.
Yeah.
All right. So, so it looks like it has an adapter here, and this is the power cord for it. So it fits into your 12-volt socket in your car. And the nice thing about this too is it looks like it serves two purposes. It serves as power, and then it also has the USB-A mount on it too. So you could use it to charge your phone too as well.
That's multitasking right there.
And it appears this is a USB-C cord.
Okay.
So that's good. I like USB-C. That's kind of like the next USB type of plug-in for like the next 5 to 10 years at least.
And then we got, of course, instructions and the actual official title, MP5 Smart Screen Player.
All right.
Right there.
MP what?
MP5 Smart Screen Player.
I like MP5s.
That's right.
I don't think that they're...
I don't think it's the one you're thinking of.
I know. That'd be cool too. So H&K, if you want to send me one of those, I'll gladly try it out. All right. So looks like you can get the audio without reading the instructions. Looks like you can get audio through either your auxiliary cord from running it directly off the screen to that. And then also, I'm willing to bet that it will connect to your car's Bluetooth or even in your FM receiver. Yep, so you can do an FM transmitter and you can also do Bluetooth too as well. So different options. Auxiliary if you want a direct line, FM receiver, or Bluetooth if your car has it. Okay. So pretty much, I would say any car that has a 12-volt, you would be able to use auxiliary or FM receiver, and that's going to cover everything.
Yeah, because my...
Yeah.
Go ahead, finish.
And then Bluetooth is going to be the more modern type of option.
Yeah, because my Camry was just short of being, having... It doesn't have auxiliary, it doesn't have USB. Actually, it does have auxiliary. just way down in there, an inconvenient place. But
Right.
so I don't have a touchscreen or anything like that. I'm using just an FM Bluetooth receiver thing.
But do you have an auxiliary?
Yeah, it's tucked away way down.
So this could
Yeah,
plug in there
it
and
would.
you'd be good to go.
Yep.
And then this would be your best quality
Yeah, that's
for
true.
audio.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I think we're going to take this bad boy right here and we're going to put it in my 2009 Highlander and see how it works. All right. So we got this 7-inch touchscreen MP5 connected. We get, when it starts up, it's got a beautiful McLaren there.
Without the badge or the
Yeah, because we don't want to get they don't want to get sued, you know.
Very careful.
Now you notice I have the suction cup mount on it. I think that's the best mount to use because it's not a permanent solution.
Yeah.
And also we have the 12-volt cord running to it for powered, and then we also have the auxiliary cord for our audio. So now. First thing we want to do is we want to go here to your audio output and select auxiliary.
Yep.
So now auxiliary is selected, and then we're going to connect to Apple CarPlay.
Now the reason we needed this auxiliary selected is because it does have speakers built into it, so it will automatically play out its audio out of the speakers.
Yep.
Keep looking back at the camera.
All right, so now we're going to pull up the good old...
We've got a standard Bluetooth connection screen here. If you've connected to Bluetooth before, this is not going to be foreign to you.
Yep. All right,
Plus
so it's going to say
down here at the bottom.
Yep, I got my pairing thing. So you hit pair, and after that, it's going to ask for your contacts to be able to sync. You're going to want that for CarPlay to work right. So looks like that. You're going to hit allow. And then we're going to ask if you want to use CarPlay right here. Guess what? You select use CarPlay. And then boom. And then you wait a second and there we are.
Okay.
So now since we have the auxiliary cable selected for our audio output, it should play over our car stereo. Boom.
There we go.
Sounds great.
Stop that.
All right.
Get kicked off.
And then we'll go ahead and we'll go back to the home screen because this also has Apple AirPlay. And what that is it makes it to where it'll mirror your phone screen. Where I found this to be helpful is if you want to watch YouTube videos, like maybe for the kids, for your passenger, this is the easiest way to do it. So go here to AirPlay.
Now while he goes through this,
which you're going to want to disconnect your Apple CarPlay. So just go into your Bluetooth and then forget the device. So then now we should be able to go to AirPlay here and say, yep, we want to go to AirPlay. And then what you're going to do is connect to a Wi-Fi. So the Wi-Fi is this CarLink 1CC-E58 for this device. So I have that selected. You're going to type in the password. Super easy, as you can see.
Now, while he does that, now you might wondering like he said, what would this be useful for? Now, our recent video where we looked at the Magic Box from Auto ABC, that allowed you to play like Netflix and stuff, because a lot of touchscreens don't allow you to do that.
Right.
But that's a workaround for that. Now, this doesn't have that built in like that does, but this mirroring will allow you to do that.
Yep. So you hit Smart Screen on your mirroring on your iPhone. That should be a familiar thing for you, for your iPhone users. And then now it's mirroring my screen. So then I can go to YouTube. And now your passengers and everything can see your YouTube screen here. And wow, look at that.
There's a nice video that you could watch that we just put out.
Yep. So that's pretty cool there. And you don't have to worry about connecting to a hotspot or nothing since it streams straight off your phone. So that's pretty cool. So whenever you want to get out of that, just push this little circle right here and then go to home. And then boom, there you are. You're back home.
Now, you may be thinking, okay, this is a workaround for older cars that don't have the built-in touchscreen. So it's going to be the bare minimum or whatever. But what we've realized is it has a surprising amount of features, and it's, as we've come to expect from Auto ABC products, they're functional pretty easily, pretty simple, straightforward. So, you know, it's not just that you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but like I said, we have the mirroring. So they've thought of this stuff that you would expect to have in modern, you know, touchscreens and stuff like that.
Yep, and on top of that, this thing also has an SD card reader too, so you can read media off of that. And for the price that this device is, you would pay double, and then also for labor, if you're not going to do it yourself, to completely change out your in-dash to where you can have a touchscreen with all the features that this has.
Yeah. So yeah, that it's hard to argue, you know, if you are looking for a approximation of that in your car, this can do the job. You don't really need to look too much further than that.
Yep, and so I definitely say check it out. We have a link in the description below, as well as a coupon code too, to where you can get at least 10% off. And as always, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Phil.
And we're out.
Bye.